What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. There is a really interesting saying that says 1 year can change your life. And that is definitely true. It could change it for the better, and I've seen that myself. Or I could change it for the worse. And in 2022, Mr. Ime Udoka was on his way to the top. I mean, the guy had just went to the NBA Finals in his first year as the full-time head coach. Young team, coming back next year to do the same. I believe he won the NBA Head Coach of the Year that year, something like that. I'm not sure. But then terror struck. He was found to be having an affair with somebody in the Celtics organization, a white woman at that, who was also married to somebody within the Celtics organization, from what I understand. And so I believe she tried to work through it. She tried to work it out, but unfortunately, she was just too embarrassed, all right? And I can understand that. So the relationship ended. 13-year relationship ended in December. Now, Ime Udoka, who was considering a lot of different things. He was supposed to be going to the Brooklyn Nets. That didn't fall through. He then ended up coming to the Houston Rockets. So I was like, okay, well, he's going to be on the Rockets. Maybe he'll get back with Nia Long. But that is not what has happened. In fact, things have fallen apart even more. She is now filing for child support. Now, not child support, but full custody of their son, Cass, okay? Now, they had shared custody, it looks like, but full custody. Now, I have this particular video from this lawyer, Farias Family Law PC. Check him out. And the name of this video is called How Can I Get Full Custody of My Child? So I want to play this video to see if it makes sense, and then we're going to come back.
How can I get full custody of my child? Hi, I'm Bill Farias, founder of Farias Family Law. We had an individual a couple of years ago contact us in a panic. He has a little girl. At the time, she was 8, and she was staying primarily with the mother. And our client was seeing his little girl a couple of times a week. The problem was that the living environment with the mother was deteriorating. So the little girl was not being properly cared for. She was missing school. When she went to school, she was dirty, sleepy. The mother, unfortunately, had been abusing substances. Her housing was unstable. And so this guy was in a panic, and he contacted us, and we got him on the right track, and he eventually got custody of his daughter. So how do you get full custody of a child? The court looks at a number of factors in determining a custody arrangement that's appropriate. The overarching principle is best interest of the child. So that is the standard. The court looks at a number of factors to figure out what's in the best interest of the child. Some of those factors are what has the parenting arrangement been? Which parent is the child more bonded to? Does either parent suffer from mental illness and or substance abuse? Is that being treated? What are the parties' work schedules? Do they have a history of abuse or neglect? And a number of other factors. So the court puts all of that together.
So guys, you've heard what he had to say, right? And again, he talks about these circumstances in which a parent can file for full custody. He mentioned that, there was a situation where the father didn't have custody, but the mother was on drugs. The child was not being taken care of. The child was smelling bad. It was an unsafe environment. So then what is the issue here? Well, it appears that Ime Udoka, according to her, is not providing support. What kind of support is that? I don't know if that's child support. I don't know if that's emotional support. But again, the child has had some issues since Ime Udoka is no longer there. She's noticed some behavior pattern changes. I'm assuming that it must be financial support. So now she's looking for legal and physical custody. Now, here's something that I do know. And of course, I would have to hear his side of the story. But a lot of guys are providing some level of financial support. And this can still happen. And again, because he was the one that destroyed the relationship, it's quite possible that the child is wanting to be with the mother because the child has a more of a bond with the mother, and it's the child's best interest. And I know a lot of black men go through this. I understand that you could give your child's mother money and she could still do this. I know guys where the woman has even decided to move around. Like, shout out to LAR Movement. He has a book called Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Check it out on Amazon. It's a really good book. And he had a baby's mama. He's trying to take care of her son. And every time he would try to be in his son's life, the lady would just leave. Like, just get up and just move around. Because she could. No real reason, just being an asshole. You know what I mean? And the thing is like, for guys that you're dealing with relationships with women, and it's not your fault. I know relationships are tough, right? I know relationships are not all what they should be. I get it. But now, here's something I want to deal with you. If it is your fault, what then? Okay? Because clearly, we got to be honest, brothers. This is a black man who destroyed his relationship with his fiance and his wife for somebody that was already married, that really it wasn't worth it. And these are the things that a lot of us as brothers, we try to get away from. We try to make light of it. But it just has to suck, man, to know that you as a man destroyed your family. Your child is having problems at school because you can't be the man you need to be. And let me tell you something, because a lot of us have fathers that, was running the streets and things like that. And, I just want to say this real quick, man. I know how hard it is being a man. I don't know how hard it is being a father, right? And sometimes you're out there with, man, let me say the chick is dusty. She's not doing what she's supposed to do. You're not seeing eye to eye. And as you being with somebody for so long and you have your own personal issues. I get that, man. Like, I know that so much. I have a brother. I have brothers that are married. They be going through it, but they have kids. Okay, they have kids, man. And when you have kids, it's different, man. Okay, it is different when you got kids, bro. And when you got kids, under no circumstances can you lose your family. And you damn sure can't lose your family like he did. I get the fact that you want some booty on the side, brother. I get the fact that, you might not be getting it. And I know that might be the case, because the longer you be with chicks, man, they don't want to be doing some things they did to get you. I get all that. But at least don't embarrass your family, bro. Whatever you do. Some brothers just be out there doing some crazy shit, man. Just embarrassing your wife, embarrassing your girl, things that your silly ass don't need to even be thinking about doing, and you're doing it anyway. I don't know why you're doing it. And then when your child has problems, because the dad is not there, and that's what happened to me. My dad messed around, wasn't man enough at the time. And again, my mom was not the easiest person to get along with. I will tell you that right now. She's a hellraiser. Okay, great mom, hellraiser. Committee, one of the best in the world. Right? I don't even care that she's listening to me say that. She is a hellraiser, period. My dad was not man enough to put up my mom. And because of that, he wasn't strong enough to stay, with somebody like her at the time. It destroyed our family, destroyed my life. It destroyed the kind of man that I could have been, faster. Because he wasn't ready to do that. Don't have no kids, man. You don't know how crazy she gonna act or how crazy she gonna be. But God damn it, you owe it to your kids. You owe it to your kids. If you're gonna get divorced, get divorced, do it the right way, but don't throw it away where your kids hate you, because that's a story gonna be out there now. My daddy is an idiot because he went out and he can't take care of himself, so he got to go out there and screw everybody and dust it up. Don't let that be you. Don't let that be you. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.